Good morrow, people of the internetiverse, and welcome to another Derfdorf Collective vlog with me, Dan, your bodacious host as always. Now before we start, I'd like to apologise for there not being any video last week. Paul! Love the respect there, buddy. It's great. So, anyway, here's today's video. So, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm quite the nerd. And one of my favourite nerdy pastimes is anime. Who'd have thought, right? Crazy! So, I've watched a wide range of stuff from some of the bigger, more popular things like Bleach, Full Metal Alchemist, that sort of thing, to some less wide-ranging things like Sengoku Basara and the god-awful Devil May Cry attempt at anime. It's not good. Don't watch it. It's so bad. Not even any fighting in it. It's Devil May Cry. How can you have Devil May Cry without fighting? Okay. Back to the point at hand. So, I watched so many, but two that I have watched are possibly the campest and girliest animes, well, ever. I don't know. I've not seen enough to say that for definite, but they're definitely pretty up there. And I've got to be talking about Chobits, I hope that's how it's pronounced, and Ouran High School Host Club, also hope how that's pronounced. Damn you, Japan! Chobits is a wonderful series about a young man who wants to go off to college or university or whatever Japanese equivalent there is in a big city, but unfortunately he's from a pretty poor farming family out in a rural area and can't really afford much of anything. He's done well enough to get into the college / university, but doesn't have enough to get the latest technology and all the other things that every other student's going to have. So one thing he's looking to get is a Persicom, which is essentially just a robot that's a computer but looks like a person. It's pretty weird. It's Japan, I don't know why you're shocked. And so they'll just be normal looking people but with weird, like, anime-ish robotic ear things and stuff like that, and cables poking out everywhere. The usual anime shenanigans. And he can't afford one, and the first thing he does when he comes into town is finds one that's been thrown away, but doesn't seem to work like any of the others. It doesn't tell him all the things he needs to know. It doesn't, browse the internet for information. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't know how to do anything. All it seems to know is the word chi. So he names it Chi, brings it along, and it slowly learns from him and learns how to cook, learns how to read. And you get all the usual Japanese cliches of, finding his dirty magazines and reading them. Why do they have an obsession with dirty magazines? Damn you, Japan! Anyway, and it's a really beautiful story as he falls for her and does all of these things to help her learn and help her grow. And she, does everything she can for him and to get money for his place and make sure she can carry on living and learning alongside him. And it's one that, you get the picture. It's pretty camp. It's pretty girly. And I'd recommend it. As much as you'll lose whatever metaphorical man point equivalent you've got, you'll probably lose those if you watch this. It's pretty pink. Now, secondly, we have Ouran High School Host Club. So this show's pretty weird for me because I hadn't seen much anime when I was told about this, and it was one some friends at college brought up, and I said, I'll watch an episode or two. And then they said, we're thinking of doing a bridge series of it. Could you do a voice or two? Yeah, I can do that. I can do voices. So I had to be the gruff, manly kind of guy. My name is Maury. And all of that. And then I think I was also going to be the cutesy little kid one as well. And be like, oh yay, do we get sweeties now? And all of that sort of thing. And oh, it's painful to even do that. But as time went on, the girl who was writing it dropped out. The girl who was doing some voices dropped out. Everybody essentially walked away from it except me and 2 others. So I asked some other friends of mine and acquaintances, like, oh, you do voice stuff. Oh, you love this show. Come on, we'll make this series. And it is awful. Like, I wrote it and did all the audio editing, and it is bad. I feel bad for making this. I feel bad for putting people up to this and making them give me all the voices. And it's bad. It's so bad. Jesus. Oh, I'm gonna put a link in the description so you can watch how awful it is. But oh, it's so bad. But somehow it has more views than almost this entire channel combined. How? How does that... Just don't understand. Damn you, Japan! Anyway, the essential premise of the show is that Haruhi is a really smart student but can't afford to go to this big private school, but because she does so well, she gets a scholarship and's able to go there. And so she's in really poor clothes and the worst uniform and all of this sort of thing. She walks into the school, tries to find somewhere to sit down and study, and ends up walking into the host club's room. Now, if you don't know what a host club is, you're fortunate. I wish I was you. Essentially, it's something that apparently happens in quite a lot of Japanese animes and in Japanese real life. A host club is essentially like... How do I put this? Essentially like gigolos, but without the sex. They essentially get paid to go on dates and be seen with these women. And that's about it. It's in a high school where the cute popular boys get paid money just to sit and have tea with the girls of the school. It's pretty weird. Lots of shenanigans happen. It's really camp. It's really, really weird. And we decided, yeah, let's take this show that's really weird and make it funny, even though it's already pretty funny. All around good choice, really, wasn't it? Score. So, anyway. Oh, God, why did we make it? Oh, why shouldn't it? Oh. I need to stop making terrible things. Probably including this. I need to stop making terrible things. Stop letting me make terrible things, Paul! Yeah, that's fair. So, see you around, YouTube.